டைம் எடுத்துக்குதா? வந்து ஒரு அடிய போடு மாமே. மாமு மாமு மாமா அடி போட்டு தாம் தீம் தோம் தா 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 தீ தோ தா 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 தா. என்னடா இது லைவ் விட்டு 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 வருது, விட்டு 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 வருது. என்ன காரணம்னா தெரியலடாண்டி. முப்பத்தி ஓராயிரம் அந்த ஒரு ரெண்டாயிரம் வந்து எப்படியே மாத்தி விட்டான்டா சொன்னி பையன். ஹலோ கைஸே, ஏதாச்சும் இருக்கீங்களா கைஸே? என்னத்த பண்ணிட்டுக்கிறீங்க கைஸே? நான் பாட்சி வச்சிருக்கேன் பாருங்க கைஸ். Braina. Let's cook with Cantana.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben Dias, lives up to all of that, especially the way he...
It's a mighty effort! He's delivered all right! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Villa. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Dun.打了不进。呀！
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this fella Reece James is one of the example of the glut of talent England has at its disposal in this position. He is the complete full-back, wing-back.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Cantona. Raul. He's found some space. And he shoots! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see. David Villa! And he has kept it out somehow.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Deftly away. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Schneider can see things others simply cannot. That's very neat. This looks promising. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Saliba clears it away. No, that's been intercepted. Manchester United deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Van Basten. O'Shea is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And this is Messi. Schneider. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. David Villa.
There will be 1 minute at
Into
a
stoppage
time.
very little left on it. De Bruyne picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's burst through.
Foul!
Oh,
Fuck a
whistle's
foul!
gone. Now then, Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. To further improve their position of comfort. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Madrid are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're underway again. Saliba. And it's James. Howson. Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Casillas claims comfortably. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard. De Bruyne. Cantona receives it in a good position here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Raul. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Villa, and the counter is on. Schneider, cross goes in there, and he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. David Villa looking understandably energised after his goal. Can he finish? Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. A case now of complete control.
Coming on the field,
Oh,
number
it's a
9.
promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Number 10.
And the
Messi.
ball is out of play.
Number 8. Del Piero.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. You have to expect that from everyone now.
Crosses it in. Chance! They've done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance.
After
They are in
83
complete
minutes.
charge.
Number 8.
And that's it.
Del Piero.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Del Piero. Substitutions taking place.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way.
Bah.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Welcome
The
to
fans
today's
have pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah,
He's had a shot! That has been cut short. David Villa. Schneider on a charge down the left. Xavi Alonso. The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Messi. And there's the shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Now it's Villa. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Shoots! There it is! The breakthrough strike! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Bellingham! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the keeper couldn't hold it. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Bergkamp is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Xavi Alonso takes control of it and he's on the move. Messi, oh, well played. Schneider. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Same again, same outcome. Schneider. Now it's Villa. In with the challenge.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Shot a goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he was quick to react. David Villa. Oh, this is a very good run. David Villa. He's gone for goal! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Villa clearly feels he did everything
There will
right
be
there.
1 minute
He
added
really
time.
wasn't that far away.
Right card, running with the ball. And the ball's gone astray. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen,
Just a
they're
quick
worth
reminder
their lead.
today, please
There was
refrain
genuine
from
intensity
talking
and
outside of this
purpose
stadium.
behind what they
Thank
brought
you
to
very
the
much
game.
for your
I think
cooperation.
they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Substitution in
Madrid
progress.
happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Decent shot! It's hit the upright. Seedorf. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Schneider. Now it's Cantona. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Bommel conjures time and space where few can. David Villa. He's looking wide. 60 minutes played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a searching pass. Cannavaro cuts it out. Schneider. Now it's Villa. Now it's Cantona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice looking ball. Nesta makes the interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
De Bruyne. And it's Messi. Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's picked his way through. And he shoots! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Seedorf. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, cracking ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Cantona claiming the Man of the Match award. And there
And
is
if you
very
do have
little
a
room
chance
for
today,
argument.
please take some time out to give your support to
Your
our
reflections
better
then,
stadium
Jim.
fund.
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
பக்கத்துல பாம்பு வரவ நல்லா தின்னு. டேய் சும்மா இருங்கடா. Newcastle.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Marcus Rashford, is a player, Peter, who was always destined for greatness. And I feel he's well on his way to fulfilling...
Chance! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Chonburi are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rashford. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Griezmann. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Cristiano Ronaldo. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rashford is onto this. Griezmann. There's the shot!
Nice try.
Oh, he's really drilled it.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Ferdinand, now he's off and running. Rashford is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And here's Sané. That's a good ball out wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rijkaard. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann. Go for a shot!
This.
A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. De Bruyne. De Bruyne
There will be
delivers.
1 minute added time.
Sane! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That is a brilliant interception. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first
I'm afraid
45
to tell
minutes?
you that we're
Well, it's obvious,
expecting
Peter,
traffic
that
to be
this
heavy
team
after the
was set
final
up
whistle
to
today.
play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Madrid have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back on the way. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Del Piero, he is through here. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, can they get him away? Del Piero! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's made its way to him. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Climbs up big!
ஏய்
Drogba comes
எப்படிடா அம்மா என்னடா என்ன மாட்டேங்கிறீங்க
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Cantona, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
And here's Elise. And here's Rashford. It's Rashford! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Such good technique. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Oh, nice touch. Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that
There
is
will
as
be
far
1
as they're
minute
going to go.
added time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense.
கடவுளே
The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Cristiano Ronaldo,
Monica.
voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Security staff for each block.
Your final
Please
thoughts,
Chum,
report to the
chum,
staff.
chum, 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 chum. Topple கட்டுங்க
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an
Great chance! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Messi. Hullet, and Hullet! Rude Hullet! That is just a piece of art! A finish right from the top draw! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Schmeichel with the clearance. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a little off target. He's beaten the last man. Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cristiano Ronaldo. Searching passes played there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi proves just... He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Schneider. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lahm has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He's well positioned here. And we have our very first corner. Big header! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming.
Cristiano
Ronaldo
Ronaldo!
எங்கடா தூக்கி அடிச்சிட்ட இல்ல
Cristiano Ronaldo really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That is good alertness. Leicester getting this one clear. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Villa. Oh, that's nice. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
தேவையில்லாத ஒரு பாசிங் சார்
Some really good ball movement. Schneider. And that'll be the last act of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
பா
Hello,
The
everybody,
midway
and
point of the
please
game.
join me
Well, what
in
a
wishing
half.
a
It's
happy
been
wedding
pulsating and
anniversary for one
totally
of our fan
absorbing.
club
We're
members.
actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's De Bruyne. Picked out brilliantly. It's Cristiano!
Boom!
He scores! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bullet! And he's straight offside. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. He can get that clear. But they've got it again. And here's Eto'o. De Bruyne. Schneider. Vicious ball here. Leicester getting this one clear. And it's made its way to him. And Messi!
Messi! It's a goal
Well, that was
out.
certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Henry. Guys, how did this miss? How did he miss? The heck, man? ஐந்து சிபி வைத்துக் கொண்டு உம்புகிறாராடா உம்பி பயந்துட்டாங்க guys. guys. ஐயோ ஐயோ கைஸ் நான் பண்றீங்களா நமக்கு நமக்கு
Substitution
So,
on
time
the
for
field.
changes on
Number
both sides,
10,
actually.
Messi. Number 6, David Villa. Number 25, De Bruyne. Coming on the field, number 18, Raul. Number 8, Del Piero. Number 24, Beckham.
Now it's Pele.
Substitution.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Del Piero. Del Piero! And it's Schneider. And this is Del Piero.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Del Piero. And Del Piero! Bale attempts a clearance. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner. He's having a go! Oh, it's hit the post! Has crossed into the middle. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cristiano
There
Ronaldo.
will be 3 minutes
And
added
that is a
time.
smashing piece of defending from him. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Del Piero! It's a loose ball. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And that has been clubbed away. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It
Yes,
lacks
no,
winner of course, but the
potong
crowd
dulu ya,
largely satisfied.
potong.
What are your
Just a
thoughts
quick
on today's
reminder
game
today.
then?
Fuck. Minus கூடிய ஆகுது guys. Minus கூடிய ஆகுது. Very ஆகுது எனக்கு. Super.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position.
It's Ronaldinho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
De Bruyne, Jordan Henderson gets a foot in and wins the ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Guardiola. And it's Beckham. Bebeto! That is decidedly lacking.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Ferdinand. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Madrid still without a single shot on target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar. Henderson does really well to win the ball there. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Raul. It's Raul! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Messi. And he's forced to go back. And it's Henderson. That's Guardiola. Neymar. Bebeto. Looking for options for movement. Great ball, and he's in. Messi!
Yes.
You don't keep those out. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
India have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Raul is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Knocks it out wide. That is lovely. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite
2
promising,
added
but
minutes has
it's
been
fizzled
indicated.
out into nothing. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that was nowhere near his best. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckham. Beckham has created one goal already. And Beckham! A whisker high.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Madrid still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has been cut short. Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Nice control. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught on it here. The ball goes in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Takes the shot. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Belletti. And it's Henderson. Anticipates. Beckham. And this is Bebeto. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Guardiola.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. This is Bebeto! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Bebeto! India are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
This looks promising. Jordan Henderson has quite the foot. And that is as far as it goes. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us.
എന്നാണ് അവിടെ തീരുമ്പോ തീറ്റി